Hey trainers, what is up and happy mega release day for everyone living in Europe and Asia. We've been waiting weeks for this, but the time has finally come because I got gifted 18 packs to open here on the channel by the lovely Hiroshop. Yes, Hiroshop is our local card shop and they were lovely enough to send me 18 packs. So without further ado, let's open them and see what we pull. Right, I'm just kidding. I've got a family and I have to share everything I bring home with me. Sadly, we're just going to open 6 packs, but we're going to see what they pulled in just a minute. Right, let's just start with it. Got this lovely God of War artwork, and I love how they changed these new code cards. Right, what's the energy going to be? It's a grass. We have a Nummel, Croagunk, a Spoink, a Snova, a Repel. I suppose this is going to be handy if you're not playing any Iron Bundle or anything like that. We've got a Ninetales. Ooh, Mystery Garden. I like this one. Right, it's the first copy we have of this. Now we need a couple more for God of War. A Tyrog. Oh, and a Sparrow. Love this artwork. Look at that. He's just chilling in the park with his friends. And an Eviltar. Oh, nice. Now I can add this to my Grimmsnarl deck. Well, let's just sleeve up this bad boy. Right, next pack. We have a Lucario artwork now. The energy is going to be fire. Right, let's see what this holds. We have a Tinkertuff. And this Tinkertuff is actually playable because it has a crushing hammer built into it if you evolve it from your hand, which is pretty neat. Right. Yo, we got our first Lily. Let's go. I love Lily. Now we need 3 more. Nice. Got ourselves a Celebi, Crawdaunt, a Magneton. Sadly, this one isn't as playable as the one from Surging Sparks. Then we have a Miltank. And a Xerneas. Nice. But I'm glad we got our first Lily. Right, I'm going to put this on the side. Right, next one. We have a Kangaskhan artwork now. I do really like the Kangaskhan deck. Kind of reminds me on Quad Thorns. But there are some other variants of the Kangaskhan deck which do hold more potential, like the one with the Bouffalant. Let's see what we have here. We have a Perky Lady. A Riolu. Nice. I needed that one for Lucario. We have a Nickit. A Snom. This one is good because Snom evolves into Frostmoth, and the Frostmoth has a very nice attack, which puts your opponent's active Pokemon to sleep and then just places damage counters all over. Nice. We got this Premium Power Pro, which we also need for Lucario. We have an Execute, Reverse Holo. We have a Kadabra. That's going to be good for the Alakazam deck. And then we have a Meganium. Nice. Yeah, a lot of playables in this one. Really like the hits we have so far. Right, next up is going to be Venusaur artwork. Also, fun facts. I did make a Venusaur deck with Squawkabilly instead of Meganium. I mean, obviously, it's not as powerful as the Meganium version, but it still packs a punch. Let's see what we have in this one. We have an Onyx, an Ice-Q, a Lopunny, Nakosek, a Strange Timepiece. Right, needed this one for Kadabra as well. Or I mean, Alakazam. And Shuckle. The Shuckle has a really nice ability. If you play this in the Venusaur deck, you can heal it all over again. Not all over, just 30 damage each turn. But you get what I'm saying. We have a new Chiyu, which is nice. This nice reverse holo Inteleon. Ooh, and the Helioptile. Oh, I love this. Just looking at the stars with his mates. Love that. And a Dialga. Right, gonna sleeve up this bad boy too. Right, we have 2 more now. This is going to be Lucario artwork again. Energy is going to be fighting. Right. I really love the new design on these energies as well. See, they have this Mega Signal kind of built into it. I like it. All right, we have Corphish, Firo, Litleo, Tinkertink, Fighting Gong. Yeah, really needed this one. Nice. Because Fighting Gong is being used in every deck like Ceruledge. It's being used in Golden Go now, as well as fighting decks such as Lucario. Oh, and there's the Frostmoth. So he has this chilling wings ability. Not ability, but attack. So it does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep, which is good in Frostless type decks. Ooh, lovely energy switch. And a Camerupt. Nice one. We're down to our last pack, and it's going to be a God of War artwork again. So one thing I really do hope to see here is another Lily, because we could really use some more. Right, we have the Lightning now. So let's see what secrets are in this one. We have a Magneton to start off with. A Reboot. All right, we have Ivysaur. I was missing this one as well. I still need more of the Bulbasaur and Ivysaur line to be able to play Venusaur, but I suppose we'll get there. Right, Iron Defender. I suppose this one won't see much play, or maybe in Archaludon type decks. The Grumpig was also nice in pre-releases. Right, we have a Celebi. Kyogre. This one's nice. And another Meganium. So that's 2 Meganiums we got so far. Right, let's just see what they pulled downstairs. let's just compare what we have today. Right, so they pulled some crazy things. They got this full art God of War to start off with. Then we have a Lucario EX. Nice, really needed that one. We have another Mega Bomber Snow. We have the Kangaskhan, a full art Night Stretcher. I love these new full arts. I'm really going to play much more of these. And then we have ours, both illustrations and the camera ups. So that is so far for the hits. So now we're going to check out the bulk we have. All right, so this is going to be the haul for today. So for the grass type Pokemon, we have a Shuckle, we have one Celebi, we have two Bulbasaur, two Ivysaur, sadly no Chikorita, but we have one Bayleaf, and at least 3 Meganium, or Meganium. That's going to be huge because Meganium is always being utilized in popular grass type decks like Venusaur or Hydrapple. Then we have one Numel, one Cinderace, which is also being played in Kangaskhan type decks. I've seen it in Roaring Moon type decks even. So one Cinderace is really going to be powerful. At least we need 3 more, but it is what we have. Then we have 2 Snom. We have a Frostmoth, 3 Snover, which is going to be huge for Mega Bomber Snow. And then, of course, the reverse Kyogre, which is very nice. I really love these new reverse types. Then we have 2 Electrikes, which is going to be for Mega Manectric. Then we have 1 Ralts, just the one. But we have the reverse holo, which is really nice. Then we have at least 3 Kadabras, 0 Alakazam, 0 Arbra. But that's not going to be the optimal Arbra anyway. But it's pretty nice to see. And then we have 2 Lunatone, 2 Solrock, which is going to be huge because every deck now plays Lunatone and Solrock engine because it draws cards to Oblivion. Then we have 1 Makihita and Hariyama. And then 3 Riolu. We're already there. Just need more Lucarios. Then for the dark types, we have 1 Yveltal. For the normal types, we have 2 Gumshoes. So the Gumshoes has this nice ability, which is mainly used for Slowking type decks, which is going to be more relevant if you put some cards on top of your deck. All right, and then we have 2 Lilies, just the 2 Lilies. That's going to be nice, considering what we have already. We have going to 2 Wallies. Wally's Compassion is very nice in Venusaur type decks, or any Mega decks that are very tanky. And then we have 3 Fighting Gong. Just need the 1 more to complete the set. Then we have 1 Mega Signal, 1 Strange Timepiece, 1 Premium Power Pro. I just wish we had more of those. Those seem to be really hard to find now. Then we have 1 Reverse Energy Switch, 2 Repel, 2 Ultra Ball. Now for the stadiums, we have 2 Surfing Beach, which is going to be nice as well. This one can be used with decks like Palafin or Chiampao, you know, to retreat your Chiampao, to utilize your other Chiampao to grab even more energies out of your deck. And then we have 2 Mystery Garden. This is going to be huge in God of War. And now the guys are thinking like God of War is not buffed in already. Now they give it a stadium, which makes it even more broken. Yeah, it's just that. Right, and that wraps up the pack opening of today. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And again, shout out to Hiroshop for making everything possible today. And if you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing so you don't miss future content. Alright trainers, my name's Wanzi and I will see you in the next video.